Hi everyone, how are you this week? It's Di here from Di's Den, and this is the card we're going to make this week. It's really gorgeous. You can see all the gold around the edges and the golden cream ribbon that I've used here, and these beautiful cut glasses. Now I made this one into a birthday card, but because I have somebody with a birthday coming up. But I'm going to make my next one for you as a Christmas card. So let me show you what stamp sets I'm going to use. I'm going to use this stamp set called Beautiful You, and I'm only going to use this stamp here, and that is just for this bottom piece just down here, and the same on the inside. It's just so that it gives it some background, that's all. We're going to use the Merry Christmas out of the Cup of Christmas set, which is in the Hoilday Catalogue, and we're going to use this glass and the mint leaves out of the Sip Sip Hooray. Now on this card, as you can see, I use the Hooray and the Hope Your Big Day is one happy hour after another. Well, as I'm going to make this into a Christmas card this time, I won't be using those, but that's the set that I'm using for that, and I'm using the dies to cut out the mint leaves and the glass. So, okay, the colours of the inks that I'm using are Granny Apple Green, Petal Pink, and Sahara Sand, along with Memento. So I have done a fair bit. On this card here, you can't see it very well. I don't think you can see it very well at all. I used the Subtles folder to give this some depth. But on my next card, I'm going to use this one, which is called Swirls and Curls textured embossing folder. And I love this one. It's gorgeous. Now I've already done that, as I said before in other videos. I don't bring my big shot into the picture because of the fact that it's just too heavy for me to keep lifting up and down, up and down. So I've already cut out all my glasses and my mint leaves, and I've also done my embossing, but I will show you how these all go together. Okay, so let me tell you what we need to make this card. We are going to need quite a few bits. A card base that measures 8 1/4 by 5 7/8, and 2 pieces of foil that measure 5 5/8 by 3 7/8, and 2 pieces of card that measure 5 3/8 by 3 5/8. Now I've already, as I said, I've already done the embossing on this one. Wow, doesn't it look gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. So that's already done. Then we're going to need another piece of foil that measures 2 3/4 square, and another piece of card that measures 2 1/2 square. I'm going to use another piece of foil that measures, I don't know how much this measures now, 2 1/4 by 3/4 of an inch, and another piece of the creamy colour card that measures 2 inches by let's see, 9/16. 9/16. So it's just a little bit over that 1/2 inch because it just needed to be that tiny little bit bigger. Okay, so now this card gets scored at 4 1/8. So let's bring in the scoreboard and score our card at the 4 1/8 line. Now that's all the scoring we're going to do. So let's burnish our card, fold and burnish our card so that it's beautiful. And oops, let's put that out of the way so I don't get black ink all over my white card, or cream card in this case. So that's our card base. So we are going to work out, and did I tell you that we were going to put some ribbon on this? I'm not sure. Anyway, we're going to put some beautiful ribbon on here, which is cream and gold. So I want to put the ribbon on this piece here. So what I do, and I've already done it so that you can see, is I turn my embossing over and I place my piece of foil or whatever I'm going to use roughly where I want it, and with a pencil is I mark here like this so that I can put a little bit of glue and around that spot there, and I can then glue my ribbon into place like so. Oops. No, I didn't do that very well, did I? So then I don't stick that second one down as hard as I do the first one, so I can check whether or not it's level. And I do that by just checking that's 2 inches on that side and that's 2 inches on that side, so it's beautiful, it's in the right spot, so I can press it down nice and hard. Oops. And then I'm going to now glue that to my foil sheet so that it's out of the way, and then this is not going to come off again. So you can do this with your wet glue, but it takes a very long time to dry on the foil. So I find that using a snail of some kind to be a much better option. That can then go straight onto the front of the card because there's nothing else going onto that bit. So we might as well pop that onto the front of the card as well. And it's, oops, squeaky, it must be getting low. And that's onto the front of that card. So that's our front of our card. Just about ready. Okay, so we're going to do our bit of stamping because there's not a real lot of stamping on our little pieces. So we're going to start by stamping our Merry Christmas, and I'm going to stamp my Merry Christmas in Memento. So let's pop that over there, and we'll pop our Merry Christmas onto our piece there. That's that done. We're then going to close that one up because we're going to stamp in Sahara Sand, and I'm going to turn that piece over because that's got a bit of a dirty mark on it and we don't want that on there. So, and I'm going to use this splotchy thing here that was out of the Beautiful You, and I'm going to stamp it off and stamp it down the bottom here. And I'm going to do the same with this one. Let's stamp it off and stamp it over here. Okay, so that's that stamping done. Let's pop this one away. While we've got this, I might as well show you how I'm going to do these glasses. I couldn't think what they were called. I hate it when I get a mental blank. So I'm only going to do one glass so I can show you. I have already done my glasses, so I will show you. I'm going to stamp my glass onto my piece of card, and it looks so gorgeous. And I will stamp, using my Petal Pink, I will stamp the inside of the glass. Let's move that one. Now I'm using this Petal Pink because it looks like pink champagne, so then I stamp off once and stamp into the centre of the glass, so it just has that subtle look of pink champagne in the glass. And I'll show you what the oh gosh, come here, move that one. I will show you what the Granny Apple Green looks like for the mint leaves, because as far as it's the right colour, it's really minty green. So there is our leaves, our mint leaves. Now, as I have said to you, I did already do all of that, so I have here, I'll pop this one out of the way and show you, I have 4 glasses, because we're going to stamp them 4 times. and 2 sets of mint leaves. Okay, so that's what this piece of card, which measures 8 1/4 by 2 1/2, is for. To stamp these and our mint leaves on. So now we are going to add our two of our glasses to the inside of our insert. So I'm going to use this piece of paper again, so I can put a little bit of glue down the bottom here and up here, and we can stand him up straight just there, and then the other one can go on a bit of an angle as if he's sort of a little bit tipsy. Then we're going to put in our saying. This is out of a stamp set, and I don't know what the stamp set's called now, but it's, the words say, "With Christmas here, may your heart be filled, oh, may your heart be full with song and cheer." So we'll pop that into the middle. I can't remember where I got those words, but I just thought they were just the perfect words to go with drinking glasses. Oops. So we will now glue this onto the foil sheet. And then we will glue that to the inside of the card. Wow, doesn't that just look so beautiful with the gold behind it? And these glasses are stuck down flat, so they're not going to bubble up when you've got your card. So we're now going to glue our square onto our other square. And we're also going to glue our words, which I'll pop this back on here again because I don't want all that glue all over my piece here, onto our gold piece. And that just looks so perfect. So now what we're going to do, we're just finishing off our card now. We are going to use some foam pads to put on the back of our square. And the same on the back of our sentiment. And we're going to pop this onto the front of the card. Making sure that this splodgy thing here is down the bottom. Okay, and we're going to put our sentiment down the bottom here as well, which just looks perfect. We're going to tie a bow out of our ribbon. Oh, come on. No, you didn't want to go that time. Get in there. There we go. Oh, come on. It's not even wanting to bow up to the, aha, got it. Just not going quite right. Okay. Nope, I'm not happy with that. I'm starting again. Here we go, we're getting there this time. This ribbon seems to loosen off with time. That's pretty much it. We will make these ears a bit smaller. I should have done this off screen, I think. Never mind. It's not really wanting to go where I want it to go. That's looking a bit better. Okay, so we're going to put a couple of glue dots, whatever I did with them, here they are, onto the back of my bow and pop that in here. So let's find a couple of glue dots on the back of my bow and pop him in here on top of the ribbon so it looks like he's tied into a nice bow. And then I'm going to use, I've got some, these are tiny, very, very thin foam dots, which I'm going to put on the back of this glass. I don't know where I got these, so I can't help you with anything like that. So, but I do know that they don't belong to Stampin' Up. I'm going to put one on each of these mint leaves to pop on the front of the card as well. So let's pop the backs off of these. It's getting a bit dark here now, so I hope there's not too many shadows. So I'm going to pop this one standing up here, and this one will be leaning over a little bit, again like the ones on the inside, and our mint leaf, when I can get the thing off the back, can just sit on the edge of the glass, not cup, like so. And wow, look at that, how beautiful is that card. Now, as you can see, as a birthday card and as a Christmas card, they just look so fantastic. I love this embossing folder, this swirls and curls. It's just so gorgeous, and that's in the annual catalogue because it was a carryover from last Christmas, so it was really gorgeous, along with the Subtles catalogue one. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? There you go. You can see that that's got a subtle look to that. So it's really beautiful, and this one has got this beautiful pattern on it, which I love. So that is our card for this week, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I think it would look great in silver as well, or even in a champagne colour, or red. You could do that in a beautiful red foil. If you had red foil, that would look gorgeous with red ribbon. It would look so Christmassy, and this is just so good. I love it. And this, as I said, this set here and this set here, they are both in that Christmas or catalogue. There's Hoilday Catalogue, which finishes on the 2nd of January 2020. So if you want to get in, I would suggest getting in now, because they're just so fantastic. You can make so many. And this one here, I think you could use that for all seasons. I mean, the only bit of Christmassy bit here is this bit here. And this one here, my mum and I had a play with this, and we made this cup, and we put like something on the top so it looked like cream. So it was a Christmas, like hot chocolate. So even though this is a Christmas set, again, it could be used for all seasons. I think, you know, you can do so much, even though it looks Christmassy down this side, this is not. So that is a great one to have as well. So if you would like them, please go onto my website and you will find all the details on how you can purchase from me, or you can go online to the shop and the online shop and just put my name in as a demonstrator. I would love that, and thank you very much in advance. So until next week, have a great week, and I will see you. Bye for now.